What's up all? Today's going to be an unboxing of the VB212 by SmallRig. This is actually a collaboration between Collab, who's a content creator on YouTube, and it's pretty much a battery that has everything in it. And this is my third battery that I received and got, and my old one was this when it first came out. This was like the VB99, and it's a great battery too because it's got USB-C 8 port, 12 out, and 8 volt out as well. So, and you know, including a D tap on the side, which is great to just power almost everything. And I love the display on this. And I recently got something that's from Moment. This is also cheap too, but it only has one port. I'm not sure what the voltage on this one is. The output, let's see, D-Tal 120 output. Actually, I don't know. DC. Yeah, I'm not quite sure exactly on this one. 12 amp max, but it has USB-C. It doesn't give you all that information, so it's missing a little bit. But it has a little display right here. But this display on this one's a little bit better. Where'd it go? 90%. This display is kind of battery level. And I'm just gonna do a quick unboxing of this one to show you a little bit of difference on it. This one's a gigantic one too. It's not built to be able to fly around, but we'll take a look at this. So this is the VB212 and this is the VB99. So pretty much double the power, and you can hook up so many peripherals off of this. So here's a little information on it, and let's see. All right, and got all the parameters on this thing. So here's the US one. So I'm gonna leave that right here so I can just kind of see off of it. And what is this little piece of paper? I'm not sure. More information. Thank you for choosing it. Service warranty, and here is the battery. Whoa! Look at this thing. It's massive. It's like double the size of this. Look at this. Look at the size of this thing. And wow. Look at this. It's almost like two of these stacked up, basically. Two of these equals like this size. So imagine if you were gonna compact it all together next to each other. And these are pretty much side by side, the same size as this. It's got a little latch plate for the cover. And then look at this port. Look at the ports on this thing. There's the ports on the other one. It's got the 8 and a 12 volt, 8 and 12 volt, same. This is these two USB-C ports. You have extra 2 USB-C ports. It's in and out, and then so you can charge this up via with the USB-Cs and then the one USB-A port. But what the difference is that this is a power button on this side, and then you have a D tap on this side. Let's see. This one has a D tap on this side, and guess what? There's another D tap on this side. So you get 2 D taps, and then there's the one button right here to check the battery level. That's 31% when it came with, and then you have of course your your BP port, where you can plug it into like a rig, a plate, of course. And these are made of metal right here. This is made of plastic, so this is a lot cheaper, let's say less expensive to own, and currently. Yeah, so this is still great. It's just cheaper to own. But look at this thing. What's so great? Let's see. Let's take a look at this. The ports and stuff. This display is actually a lot more amazing. I'm gonna take this plastic off. This thing. Oops, I'm gonna leave this on there. Oops, chill. Yeah, whatever. Too late. Can keep it. Anyways, let's check the rest of the box. What does it come with? The cables. Let's see some cables that came with inside the box. Just one USB-C. So just one nice USB-C braided cable with nylon around it. Oh, and it's the 241. So this is itself. It's like a, at least a $10 cable. So this is nice. So, anyways, let's just see what you can do when you are charging this big battery into this giant battery. That's all 90%. So I'm gonna output out. I'm gonna use this. I wonder if they actually notice it, because they're both like ins and out. So if I did this to this, will it notice the difference? Like if I'm like, SmallRig boots up. This one is, all right, here we go, the information on here. So this one's outputting it onto here. Wait, USB-C. This one USB-C 2.9 volts, 17.1 volts. Is it charging this to this, or is it this one to this one? 3 days, 18 hours. So yeah, I guess this one's charging this one. 3 days, 14 volts. I wonder if this, how do you make it? So you can, the display on this, so there's a button that tells you the information. You can turn it off to display off, but you turn it on. I wonder how it will work. So whatever plugs in first. So right now this will be USB-C, 31%. If I plugged it into this, is this one getting charged or is this one getting charged? Who knows? That you can't tell. 0.0 watts. It's not draining any wattage. And this one's not draining any wattage. Oh, USB-C 5.1 volts. So it's draining this. You know what's easier with this cable? Using one of these like cables where you know one side has a display how much is out to make sure it's checked. So let's say I plug this one in here, and then I have this one. So I'm using this USB-C one, and then I have this one right here, USB in. So let's see. This will see that 0.0 watts, USB-C 5 volts. So this one's going this way. Oh, this one's getting charged now. So it drained. Now it's charging this one because it has a lightning port. The little lightning port on here is getting 5.3 volts of electricity, and this one is 5 volt going out. How do you get the other way? Is there a way to reverse it if I unplug this? So if I were to unplug it, that turns off, and then now is there a way to know that it goes this way instead of the other way? 2.9. Kind of difficult. Oh, there you go. It's outputting out now. Is it outputting? Okay, it's confused. All right, this is confused. So let's just try something like my camera here. Let's see if that works. This one is a charging USB-C, and turn on the camera on. Oh, there's no battery in there. Oh, there's a battery in there. Okay. All right, right now I have battery exhausted. Okay, well, battery exhausted on this, so let's plug it in right here to charging. Boom. All right, let's see. Power delivery, 13 watts now. Okay, it's putting out 13 watts of electricity to, and actually is matching it, almost 13.2 watts and 13 watts. So it's actually matching. You can tell the difference. 13 right here, and there's 13 right here on the little display, if you can tell. If I turn it on, let's see if it actually increases. It still says it's powered on, even though like the battery's exhausted. So it knows it's plugged in and still able to run. So if now it's 3.7 watts, 3.5. So it's giving enough power at 3.7. Oh, 4.4. Oh, it grows up 5. 3.6.2, 5. Okay, it's enough power, enough to be able to plug this in to run the camera without it dying. So if I see a display right here, you can see the display. It's plugged in. It's being plugged in as a charge, but it's not going to charge the battery. It's just running. It's just using this battery as the battery with this cable. So, and this is a nice little cable, by the way. This is a silicone cable. Silicone. With silicone, so it's a lot thicker. It's hard to, get. And if you loop it a few times, it's easier to get unwrangled. So output 3 point something watts of electricity, and still able to power it up. You can see it's like 3.8 or 4 right now. So reality, enough battery to output the charges, so you'll be able to know. And it lights up blue, so you know that it's being utilized and it doesn't die out. So that's good. That's a big plus on this. All right. Other than that, I'm gonna turn this off. And if I turn it off, does it display? Does it show that I'm charging the battery? It does not charge the battery. Oh, wait, it's just 13. I guess it could. It's 13 watts. So it is charging the battery, I believe, onto the camera. So I want to unplug it right here. It's turn off the display because it's not charging anything. Well, at least I know that's happening. All right. I don't have any other devices to test out around me, but yeah, that's basically it to this unboxing of this gigantic battery. You can have all the information displayed all on the levels of everything, which is kind of cool. And maybe, you know, hopefully it stays charged when you plugged it in, but compared to it, this is like half the weight, and these are very slim. So that's it to you know, this battery, the VB212 by SmallRig. Cool collaboration. I'll leave some information on the screen to give you all that details. See you guys next video. Peace.